Cool.
Y'all ready?
Sound on.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the New York born, Las Vegas made, always getting paid with the Usain Bolt fast, the one to beat, but good luck with that. The man who never sleeps and neither does his podcast, the notorious, the glorious, can do everything except Boris, has the funniest jokes, is always woke, the podcast GOAT, the man with the plan, aka your host, Killa Cam. Now kick back in your seat and we welcome you to the podcast that never sleeps, Killa Cam, and witness greatness.
That's a good intro right there. That's a hell of an intro.
It makes my nipples hard every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I'm hard, you're wet. I know it. I know it.
Good thing your couches are leather.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast Never Sleeps. I'm so happy to have an amazing guest here, somebody that I've wanted from Jump Street. And we finally were able to work out the scheduling, and now we got her. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast that never sleeps. Dani. Dani, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's my genuine pleasure, honestly. It's my pleasure. And so we actually haven't talked since, what was it?
When we were young.
Yes, we haven't talked since we were young. No, there's a festival called When We Were Young, and you hooked me up. You really did.
Sure
I was
did.
surprised. So my friends who were in a famous band couldn't even hook me up, and she's like, "Oh, wristband, buddy," and so that was so dope. And that's the last time we hung out.
Fun.
And honestly, that was not only the best time I can remember having in the past like several years. That was the greatest festival I've ever been to. Greatest like concert I've ever seen. Each one was the greatest concert I've ever seen. It just got better and better.
And the chick with the bloody nose.
Chick with the bloody nose. You'd think that'd be something I'd remember.
It was pretty close to the end of the night, so.
Ooh, yeah. I don't remember that.
We had parted ways.
Yeah.
And we went to go meet back up.
Sounds right. And
And you're like, dude, I was talking to this chick, and then all of a sudden.
Oh yeah! Out of nowhere, and I pretended like it didn't happen. I just went, yeah. I didn't want to look at it and be like, oh my god, you did a bunch of cocaine or something, dude. Look. Yeah, I didn't want to put her on blast, but I should have, and everyone would
You
have.
were like, excuse me.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, you got something right.
It's everywhere.
Right here, yeah. Just spilling out. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So much happened in that night.
Yes.
It was hard to remember all of it. But God, that was so much fun. And you were working, but we got to hang out for some of it. Mm-hmm. We got to see Bayside together.
So good.
Which is the greatest thing.
Yes.
Because that was like our thing. So we worked together and we did something called Emo Saturday.
Yep.
I continue that tradition at my new job.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Even people who know you, they like call back. Like, remember, like Nicole will come in and be like, "Oh fuck, is it Emo Saturday?" Because I work Saturdays, so it's great. But it's and then I play it Sunday too. It's Emo Saturdays. What are you gonna do? That's just the music I listen to, I guess.
But basically, we invented that emo festival.
No, literally, I think someone came into our bar,
Had to have.
heard the music. They're like, "Oh, I hear some Bayside. I hear some Taking Back Sunday," because it was literally all the bands we play.
Yep.
If Panic at the
On a
Disco
Saturday.
and Fall Out Boy were there, it would be like, oh, okay, somebody literally just stole our
Yep.
idea. Yeah.
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday, no less. Oh my God.
Yep.
Someone stole Emo Saturday. I'm gonna file up some papers. There's a claim here. There's a claim. Oh my God, Emo Saturday. It was so great. And I talk about it way too much.
Yes.
Yeah. We
I
don't get
believe that.
Yeah, because it's worth talking about. It's the best, dude. It makes me happy.
Dude, I don't even know where you're working.
Yeah, and it's the best fucking place ever. I love it. I'm there with Fun
No.
Sun, yeah. Fun Sun, she's my day girl again, so we're back.
Shut the fuck
Reunited.
up.
It's the fucking tits, yeah. It's the best. It's the best. And yeah, she comes in and relieves me. It's the best. Yeah. I know.
That's awesome.
It's so great. And yeah, I actually I'll tell you about it after the cast.
Sorry.
People love hearing that. They're like, yeah, cool.
Sorry.
Info we can't hear
Sorry.
about. Love that.
We're catching up.
Yeah, I know. I'm sort of glad that we didn't like do a catch up. I was gonna call you yesterday and be like, hey, here are some of the topics I want to hit, but I'm like, no, Dani and I have never had a problem talking.
Never.
The problem is shutting the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think we finished one thing that we started to talk
So
about.
anyway, so moving on. No, seriously though. And I even wrote up like a bunch of ideas and shit, and I'm like, I don't want to like touch, like hit beats. I'm just sort of free flow, like it's what we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so for a lot of them, if you've watched, I'm sure you're an avid viewer.
I've watched them on repeat.
Yeah. I literally watch them. No, so the only time I rewatch episodes is because I want to take like clips out. Well, I rewatch it initially, like right after everybody leaves. Oh, by the way, our producer's not here, and I'm very sad about that. Princess isn't here. She's usually, that's why that's still there. She has her mic and all that stuff.
Aww.
And yeah, she makes sure that we sound good on the cast. The stream's not fucked up. She
I
checks
love
in.
that though.
It's the best. She's so helpful. She'll read like the chat. And she'll be like, "Oh, so Kat in the chat said that rhymed, but
super,
yeah,
super bummed."
Yeah, and it's so cool. So she's sick. So heal up, rest up, Princess. You know Princess, right?
Of course I do.
I don't know because I don't know if that was before your time. I mean, after your time at in hell. Dude, fuck that place.
Yeah, it had its heyday.
Oh my.
when
Well,
we were
no,
there.
you don't know. Fuck that place because we had a blast.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, dude, you were the heart of that fucking place, and when you were gone, it was just like you could tell like there was a fucking piece missing, a vital organ missing, and it was you.
That makes me feel really good.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm just saying it. This is literally what people told me every day. And they're like, Cameron, you're just not filling it up, buddy. And
well, I feel like I was basically killing myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. I mean,
I don't know how I kept it up for so long.
yeah, I don't know. I remember. I won't even go into it. Yeah, the last date, like I remember you coming in. I'm like, okay, we're coming in hot today. You were all over the place. It was so funny, but not funny in like a haha way, but funny in a looking back now
Right.
that we're all good.
Yeah.
It's
I'm glad we
laughable.
can look back on that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, seriously. But yeah, you were a trip, man. You were a lot, and yeah, but yeah, you're doing so well, and you look better than ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. You look great, and
131 days sober.
crazy,
Nuts.
Yep. Because you were taking shots of Jameson like they were
A
fucking
bottle a
water.
day.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
A bottle a day,
Yep.
and that's Jameson. That's not like it's rum chata. I don't know who would drink that gay shit. So because Dani's sober, we're not drinking on this. We're doing coffee. We're doing Dunkin'. We're going Dunkin' today, guys. So that's a part of the podcast. It's
Not a paid sponsorship, or?
oh no, shit. I didn't call Dunkin'. Damn it. Oh, there she is. Oh man, I wish I was there. I miss Dani. So I didn't tell her who the guest was, but that's Princess.
Aww.
So I didn't say who the guest
Hey.
was because I wanted it to be a nice little surprise.
I love
She looks
that.
amazing. You do look amazing. You do look amazing.
Mwah.
Thank you, Princess. You're the best. You know how shitty it is not having you here to read those comments?
Oh, well, I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, but no. I mean,
Not as well,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But no, you know what she does, and she's so good. So, like, the last episode, keep up the great work, Dani. Yes, absolutely. You know what we'll do? You know what we'll do?
What are we doing?
This is what we're going to do. Cool. a lot of nothing. No, there we go. You know what we're going to do? Nothing.
Great.
Okay, here, let's, bada boom. You guys can watch this shit happen live, baby. Okay, so now people can read the chat in the middle. Fun. We have fun here at the podcast Never Sleeps. We have fun. Oh, we have fun. All right, I want to get off that. Cool. Okay, anyway, so that's cool. I love you, Princess, and yes, you do look great, Dani, and keep up the great work, Dani, absolutely. But yes, so last time, she, anytime there was like a lull or like where me and my guests were slowing down,
Yeah.
she'd be like, by the way, in the chat, blah, blah, blah. She just kept it flowing.
Oh,
So
got it.
without her, it's gonna, I don't know, less flow. Yep, see? She would have chimed in just then. So you are missed. We love
It's
you.
torture.
We love you, princess. But yeah. Anyway, so what else is new? How's little Jameson? Jameson is your son's name, by the way, which is the dopest name, and he is literally the cutest kid ever. I know everybody says that about their kid and shit. Like, oh, you have
He's
the
got
cutest kid.
game.
He's got everything.
He's got game.
And he's like the sweetest little boy.
He is. He's a love bug.
Like genuine, like a big heart.
Yep.
Like, what did he do? Like, he offered AP like a sip of his drink or like something super cute like that.
Oh, he offered him. AP was tired.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Oh,
you
like
can
to
take
rest.
you can take a nap right here.
What?
Like,
what
come on.
angel from heaven.
Come on.
What a little angel from heaven.
No, he's good. I just applied for kindergartens for him.
Yeah.
It's such a trip seeing his name on applications like he's
a human being, and shit. What are you
with
trying to be a real person?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna go do stuff like
it's such a trip.
That's nuts.
We got the kids a trampoline for Christmas. I'm
Dude,
stoked.
Can I tell you what? I never had a trampoline growing up.
Yeah.
And I still hate my mother and father for it. I still resent them.
the kids walk
Mom?
The kids walk out Christmas morning and it says to Killa Cam.
Yeah. Woohoo! Fuck you! Yeah! That'd be the great. And they try to go. You're like, no.
No. He never had one.
We got you like a little.
No, you don't have one.
We got you 10 Robux. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Or like one of those little tiny ones.
Yeah. It doesn't even fit one of Jameson's feet. Yeah. And then that's for our mouse, our pet mouse.
For real?
It'd be the great though. You get me the trampoline after you hear this story. Oh,
yeah.
You didn't have one growing up.
Guess what we got you?
Yeah, it actually isn't for the kids. That was a joke.
I was just kidding.
It was a red herring. But
great.
so my buddy Jonathan ended up being the person that we knew who had a trampoline, and so I was over there all the time, and he didn't live close. He lived on all the people that don't live in Vegas. You can love it. He lived on Ann Road, which is far as fuck. Ann and like what's that street? Like it's like Stephanie Street or whatever. Yeah, that's right. Those are right. So
that's right.
He lived far, but I walked. Me and my buddy Mike Wyan, rest in peace, love you, Mikey. Me and Mike walked from John's house over there all the way to my father's old house, which is next to the JW Marriott, the Rampart Casino. We walked all the way from fucking... And
Jesus Christ.
The only way I knew... Because the only way... I was like 15, maybe? High school.
You didn't know any like back roads or anything?
So I walked the freeway. We walked the freeway because that's the only way I know how to take it. I'm like, I know my dad drives me down here. We walked the freeway. And at the ass end, like so close to us getting... so I guess we didn't walk all the way to my dad's house. Because... at the ass end, we were so close, a cop pulls us over. He sees two little ass kids walking on the fucking freeway. So, of course, he did. And he pulled us over, and he's like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, our buddy, John, we were hanging out at his house. We were supposed to stay the night there, but he fell asleep, and we're sort of just want to come to my house and hang out. And he's like, where's your house? I'm like, well, it's my dad's house, and he lives, whoop-de-woo, here. And he's like, all right. He's like, get in, I'll drive you. I'm like, what a cool cop.
That is cool.
He drove us to my dad's house. And he said, do you mind if I come in and meet your dad? And I said, I think he's sleeping because it's pretty late. It was like 9:30. I'm like, oh, I think he's sleeping. And my dad was out of town.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck, dude, is he going to like see my dad's not home? Just my brother's here.
Right.
And my brother might not even be here. Oh, no, he was. We saw his truck. So I'm like, my brother's here. So and it's just going to be my brother. He's going to be like, hey, what are you doing, young man?
Right.
Yeah. So the cop, I'm like, I think he's sleeping. He's like, okay, get inside, whatever. We go inside, and I kid you not, this is what happened. My brother is sprawled out. One girl laying on him this way, one girl laying like across his legs. Beer cans everywhere.
Oh, my God.
If the cop were to come in and see that, he'd be like, okay, well, all of you just come to jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you're just like,
yeah.
Dad?
Yeah. That's
Dad?
good old dad passed
Dad.
out. Yeah.
It's crazy.
There's mom. There's Aunt Denise. Don't ask.
Right.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's a weird situation.
Yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Your dad looks like he's like 19. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. He had me young.
Good genes.
Yeah. He had good genes. No, but yeah. So I'm like, so when me and my buddy Mike walked in, we had two thoughts. First of which were, go Jared. All right. I see you. I see you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second thought was, thank fuck that the or what is it? Which one is it? I'm so dumb. I love the bleep so much, and I use it because I'm. And it really does.
I don't think I feel comfortable here anymore.
Yeah, gets up. Okay, what is Mrs. Michael Domino saying? She's going. Oh,
Love you both. G2G.
He gets it from his mama.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's very sweet. That's very sweet. And then she's going to use it more than the kids. Oh, facts.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm so blind. It's so hard to read that. Okay, I love you both. Got to go. All right, love you too. And so that's sweet. Okay, I guess if there's not a lot of action going on in the chat, we'll take it away. But well, thanks for stopping by, Princess. That was very sweet.
Yes.
She's the best.
She is.
And dude, you got to see her when she's working. She's on it. I wish she was supposed to be here.
You know, there is something about a hardworking person. There's been times where I've like disowned friends because I saw them in the workplace and they're terrible.
Yep.
And
Isn't
it's like,
that
I don't
such a
like
thing?
you anymore. Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely a thing.
Such a thing. Where it's
but
like,
I honestly don't think that there's anything that the princess could do that.
No.
She's just too sweet.
Oh my God. So I'm working Sunday night, and
I love that.
I know that I'm there.
Yes, it's seriously right down the street.
And I That's too loud. Yeah, it was great. I went in and he's like, "Oh yeah, we want you." Yeah, it was great. Anyway, so what was it?
So good to know.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Me and Fun are the clicks back together, which is great.
I love that.
I know. She's sober right now too. She's not doing gambling or drinking.
No.
No. No, she must gamble and drink. No.
But I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So the only thing that pisses me off is last year. So I said to her 2 years ago. She's like, "No, Cameron, it was last year." I'm like, "It was 2 years ago." She's like, "I got my dog last year and I remember the dog." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right." But it seems like it was 2 years ago. Anyway, it was a year ago. You probably maybe remember this. We made Merry Moonshine.
Yes.
For everybody.
Yes.
And it was great. It was really tasty, right?
It stayed in the fridge for very long.
For too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
but it was good.
No, it was really
time,
good. Yeah. So we had our fair share while making it, right?
Right.
Because you got to test it, and that's sort of part of the fun, right?
Of course.
Since she's not drinking, we're not doing it. So I'm so pissed. I'm like, so we're supposed to celebrate Taylor Swift's birthday together.
Oh.
Because, she's the biggest Taylor Swift fan ever. And then we're supposed to make Merry Moonshine, and she canceled both those plans to hang out with Shiloh.
Wow.
Dude, I was burnt. She's like, well, sorry, what were you going to say?
I mean, Shiloh.
I know. I would not hang out with me to hang out with Shiloh every day. Every time. I would pick Shiloh over me. Every time. Shiloh she's a stunner, dude. Jesus. Who looks like that? She's ridiculous. It's
insane.
So dumb.
Every day of the week.
It's so dumb that someone's that pretty.
Yep.
It's like, ugh. She's almost so pretty, she's ugly.
Stupid.
Like she's almost come full circle. It's like she's so hot, you're almost repulsed by her beauty.
I can't even look at you.
Yeah, I can't even look at you. So fucking hot. It's like the sun is so bright, you can't look at it. She's like so hot, you can't even like pay attention. It's like, ugh, if I look too long, I'll go blind. She's too hot.
But yeah, everyone's getting sober around you.
Yeah, I know.
Are you the common
Anyway, moving on. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, that's where you're going. I thought you were saying sober up, kid. I'm like, I'm not drinking today.
Drinking coffee.
I actually haven't drank in like 3 days. No, I had a Truly last night. Damn it. I'm lying.
That's just like, it's good for the burps.
Yeah, but I told my mother, because I drink on the podcast. It's usually at the ongoing theme.
Mm-hmm.
And and the guest picks the drink, and that's part of the fun, right?
Right. He didn't even give me the option for booze.
I didn't. I said, "What do you want? Gatorade, root beer, fucking coffee?" And you said
anything
coffee.
You want.
Yeah, anything you want. I did say anything you want.
Yeah.
But
out of those 3 options.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm at the store. I'm like, yeah, take your time texting back. Cool.
I didn't know
that. No, it's all good. No, yeah, it was all good. I was flirting with the girl that works there. She's like, "Did you change your hair? Did you get a haircut?" And that's what she said. "Did you get a haircut?" I'm like, "No, I just styled it differently," which I didn't. But I didn't want her to be wrong because I like her. And
that's funny. That happened with me at the store. I'm sorry.
No,
that happened
I'm
with me
done.
earlier when I was at the store. We were in the candle aisle smelling all these candles.
Yeah.
There's this lady that me and her were on the same path the whole store.
Isn't that the best?
It is, and she was
Isn't that the
lady.
best? You walk in at the same time. That just happened to me the other day with this dude. We went,
Love
we
it.
got the milk, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess he
Yeah,
just came
yeah,
for
yeah.
milk too. Then we went and got bread, but we passed the milk to get the bread, which is crazy. I'm like, oh, we both.
Right.
And then we went and like got like toiletries. I'm like, is this my best friend?
Right.
It was
Are we
crazy.
the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
so
me? Am I watching myself?
she, we're all smelling candles. You know, Jameson's involved. She's
As you
laughing
do.
at Jameson, and
Oh, he'd be fun.
I know.
To
But he
take.
grabs the glass candles, and I'm like,
Terrified, yeah. You
but you know, whatever. So
break it by it.
she goes, "This one smells really good," and I'm like, I smell it, and I'm like,
Oh, it's Shiloh scented.
oh. No, I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. I didn't.
You
like
went
it.
Asian. You became Asian.
I did.
Oh yeah, very
Oh, yeah,
nice.
very good.
Oh, very nice.
I
Very pretty
did
candle.
not like it. I did not like it.
Oh,
But I didn't
you
wanna make
lied.
her
You didn't want to be
yeah.
an asshole.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's
What is
great.
this shit? Yeah.
And I just held on to it until she left the candle aisle, and I.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Intent to buy. Me.
This one smells great.
Yeah. Put it back. That's great. Here, Jameson, break this.
Yeah. Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hold this one.
yeah.
I love that.
That's great. But yeah, what was I gonna say, man? I have the worst ADHD ever.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. But anyway, something about the store. It was gonna be fucking hilarious.
No. Oh, the chick with the haircut.
Yes, that's what it was. And I was so I like, what's the term? I felt anyway, I'll just tell you what happened. So I put hairspray, but then if you do a comb after you put in hairspray, it gets like flaky thing,
Yeah.
right? Looks like you have lice.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Or dandruff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should have went with the
Yeah.
lesser of the two evils. It looks like you have bugs crawling in your skull. Yeah, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like, so she's commenting on my hair. I'm like, is there the shit in my hair right now? Because I know I did it before I left. I was trying to fix it, and before you got here, that's what I was doing. But I was like sweating while I was doing it in the bathroom. I'm like, why are you so sweaty? And I just got back from the store, still wearing my coat. I'm like, oh, it's because you're wearing your coat. And then I was still sweaty, and then you knocked, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then
Kind of get sweaty again.
yeah. And then just my balls got sweaty. I don't know. It was
It's
like
the leather.
yeah. Yeah. No, seeing you, my balls got sweaty. It's like you know how women get wet. I think that's my version.
I get it.
Yeah, instead of getting hard, my balls get wet.
I'd have sweaty balls all the time.
You for sure would, because they'd be huge.
They would be big.
But you'd have the tiniest little penis.
No.
No, I'm kidding. That'd be the best though. This little with these fucking gargantuan cojones and just a little pecker. That'd be the fucking best. Oh, that'd be the greatest. And the hugest bush you've ever seen.
And I walk around like that's my thing.
Yeah. Oh, is that Bush Big Ball girl? Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her, all right. You can tell because her balls are out right now. She doesn't wear pants. What, these balls? Yeah, we got it.
Short season, baby.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious. So, let me explain something. So this thing here, I just saw it, nobody can see. So cool for everybody else. But this is just for you. This is an
Okay.
intimate moment between us.
Stop looking. Stop looking.
Yeah, gets up and leaves. You see that? So, I spent good top dollar on this. Lots of coin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just saw it on Steve-O's podcast. This is what they use. I'm like, okay, I'm legit now.
Of course.
Duh.
Of course.
And I'm saving up to get. By saving up, I mean I asked my family to all pitch in to get me for Christmas.
Trying to hit a 7 spot.
Yes. No. Oh yeah, that's all I need. I hit a 7 spot and I could fucking get it. It's only like $490, but it's not. You don't want to for a microphone and a boom arm.
If they didn't get you a trampoline.
I know. No, they're not getting me. There's no. Yeah, bitches. How much is? I couldn't even tell you how much a trampoline costs.
Yeah, it's about 400.
Okay, so my parents were just cheap.
Back then.
It was thousands. It was like TVs were like TV.
I know.
Yeah, like 30-inch
know.
TVs, like $7 million. It's like only rich people had like flat screens at the beginning.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day.
Yeah. Oh, someone was just telling me, maybe they were telling me on the podcast even, but about these like sticker things, right? Oh no, I forget. Yeah. Anyway, they're like these sticker things you put on the wall, and you could put a bunch of them together. Oh, my sister was telling me about it, and they link together.
Uh-huh.
And then you could make a a screen to project out of them. So you can make it as big as you want, technically.
Yeah.
And then just have you can make your whole wall, these little tiles that link, and you can just have a whole fucking screen. Isn't that dope?
So, like a projector?
Yeah, but instead of having to have the fucking pull down little screen thing,
or
you use
sheet.
that. Or a sheet.
A white wall.
Yeah, get real ghetto. A sheet or a white wall, sure. But this negates having to do that.
And does it connect through your phone or something?
No. You still need a projector. This is just the screen. Instead of having I guess it's not as cool as.
It's
wall.
so cool.
It's not the cool. It's not like I invented it, so I don't care if you love it or not. It's not like I put this is my life's work. Yeah. So it doesn't project. No, it's just the screen part anyway. It's not the coolest. You can
project it on your couches.
Yeah, they're white leather. I could. It'd be a weird angle to watch TV at.
Just like.
Yeah, just down right here. Just a small screen right here. Just huge projectors for a little.
It's huge.
Yeah. Just use an iPad. I have my giant TV right here, and I'm just like, oh yeah, let me project.
Oh, I wonder what the score is.
Yeah, can't see, can't tell. Is that a 3 or a 8? Oh, I should have got you a water. Do you want a water?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Let's drink at the same time. Dead air. Dead air is the best air.
It is.
It is. So anyway.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. air. So I wanted to show you these. Fun, right? Everybody, everyone does that.
Really?
Everyone.
I love that I'm so original.
I don't know why I added that. By the way, you could tell a lot about a person by the soundboard he has. So I have the applause and the laughter. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. And I did this one. See how this is a press? And I just let go and it does. I'm sick, by the way. Why do I have this? Yeah. Who knows? But see how I press and I can let go, right?
Yeah.
This one, you have to hold because I want to be able to do that. Is that sick?
It is.
It is sick.
I'm figuring you out now.
Yeah, I'm not okay. I'm fucking mental.
Honestly.
Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And then actually this I'll give myself credit for. So, Dani, when I was adding this sound, it makes everything better. And yeah, and then or this. So you want to just dance, right? It's just it gives you something. There's something in it, and it's so good.
Did you?
And it's uncopyrighted music.
Did you coordinate the colors to each sound?
Yeah. So the red's bleak for sure, right? That makes the most sense. And then laughter is green, applause, laughter, and then just applause is yellow. I thought that made sense. The gun is purple, like a dark purple, right? And then the bleep red, I said. Happy music is blue, of course.
Yep.
And then like a sad, like mellow, right? Perfect. And then what is this? The jail thing. Purple, because I don't know. And then we have a few more here.
Oh.
Your fucking face. Because I got the fucking goods. Okay. And, we have this amazing feature. So while I'm talking, I can actually fade out. When I press it again, I fade back in, and now you can hear me. It's a fade in, fade out. It's a fade in, fade out.
Fade in, fade out.
Fade in, fade out. And then that one is not applied, and then this one is the intro music. Anyway, cool. I just wanted to show you those because
I love it.
It says a lot about a person.
It really does.
So while I was picking sounds, I went to this free sound website, whatever, and downloaded a bunch of sounds. I type in. When I realized before I even got like this far down, I realized I've looked up scream. I've looked up jail sound, like cell door, right? I looked up gunshots. I'm like, I'm fucking nuts.
I don't even know what I would.
Yeah. And look how many there are.
I don't even know.
So there's 8 here, right? 8 plus 8
16,
plus 8.
24.
20, yeah. Quick math. Ooh, we got a thinker over here.
We do.
A thinker. But,
so, I'm sorry.
No, go on.
I'm sorry. I'm over it.
I'm sorry. Laters. Go on.
Okay,
please.
so
and hit your vape. Relax.
I'm like this.
Don't be so stiff, huh?
I doing Christmas shopping for the kids.
I haven't even started for anyone.
Well, it's different with babies.
Sure. I have 3, but no, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Bad dad.
Yeah, yeah. Go
Not
on.
that you're aware of.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So
3 that I don't take care of that I'm aware of. Okay, but go on.
Okay. So I was on the internet thinking about
Hold on.
things.
I'm sorry. Yes, Kat, happy music is blue, which makes the most sense. And you should see this blue.
You got to see the blue.
You got to see the color blue. It's like a teal. It's like a fun. Hey, Ramba, right? I don't
Yeah,
know why I
it's
said
like a turquoise. No,
Sh-
I don't
no.
know. It's like a light blue, like
a baby blue, maybe. Huh? It's like a teal.
It's
No,
happy.
it's it's happy blue.
Exactly what
It's
the color
happy
is.
blue.
It's happy blue.
Oh, Kat, you sound so dumb. It's
There's
actually
not a
happy
happier
blue.
color on there.
There really isn't. What'd she say? Oh, sad music is blue. Oh, I get why you'd say that. You really got to see the color
But
scheme.
you got to see the sad music button though.
Yeah, it's like it works. Okay, I remember just by the colors, right? I know for sure, right? Because that's right. And then, yeah, these are all good. These are
I like
all
that
really
one line.
good.
I like that. It's almost like it lights up. Like good.
Oh yeah,
you know?
good.
Yeah.
It's dope, right?
I like that.
I know, I love it. This thing is the business. But you know how sick you got to be to sit down and record yourself saying the fucking goods. And you know what's fucked up? And then I have one of just saying good. But I can't just say it, so I have to say the whole thing. I got to say I would say I got the fucking and then hit record. I got the fucking record good. Cuz I couldn't just say good. It sounds so accurate. I guess I can. But I got the fucking goods. The fucking goods. You can tell I recorded with this mic too. It's like exact.
I'm so glad that we came back to this.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Happy music is blue. Sad music is blue. That makes sense. I get what she's saying. What'd she say after that? Because I'm blank.
Thought it would be a good idea to get fried. Now they're taking 10 years. Fries, not fried. LOL.
Got it. Yeah. Isn't that the worst? You want to go get oh, you know what? Let's go to McDonald's real quick, get some fries. Then you're in line for 2 hours.
Yep.
Or even worse, the line's so long, you're like, I'm not even going to commit. And you go somewhere and get something you didn't even want. You go next door to Taco Bell. You're like, wait, why am I getting a fucking taco? I wanted fries.
Or even worse, you go inside.
Ugh. No, yeah.
Jameson loves going inside. I hate it.
Yeah, I think most men do.
He's got game.
Yeah, he's got game. He's already on the path, the righteous
Absolutely.
path.
I didn't even piece that together.
Yeah, real quick. He likes coming inside or whatever.
Extra
So I'm like,
sauce, mom.
yeah, he gets it. He gets it from jump. He was sucking on that titty like.
He was a titty man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it.
He was.
And the audience can't see, but you got some honkers.
I do.
You got some fucking cannons.
I do.
I know.
Mom boobs.
Mom boobs.
They gave life.
Yeah, they sustained life.
Gave it as well.
Okay. You win. You win. I'm not
So
gonna argue.
anyways, about my Christmas present story.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so one day me and the kids were and George, we were at Dick's Sporting Goods.
How is Jorge, by the way?
He's sexy as ever.
Is he?
God, if he's
I
not a
don't.
sexy man.
I don't know that. I know
You
he's a
do
good
know
guy.
that, though. Great head of
Yeah,
hair.
no, he is. He's a good-looking guy.
He's getting a lot of salt and pepper going on.
Sexy. Mad hot.
I love him.
Yeah, I love him
I want to
too.
be inside of him.
I want to pee inside of him as well. Weird shit. Weird shit. Anyway, go on. Christmas shopping.
Anyway, no. Well, yes. Okay, so.
Well, no. So George,
we
he's really pretty.
We were at Dick's Sporting Goods, and the kids were playing with these mannequins, right? And it's
Nice.
a black mannequin, no face, bald, has a hoodie on. So I'm like hanging out with the kids. George is doing his thing, and they go up behind the mannequin and they go, "Hey boy, I have a secret for you. I'm bald, And it was like the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
Wait, who said this?
The kids. About the mannequins. So they pull the hood down and they say, I'm bald. And I think it's hilarious.
Oh, that's hysterical.
I'm dying
The
laughing.
kids did this.
Yes.
Came up with this whole little.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
So I went onto this website yesterday.
And who did the voice?
Both the kids.
What?
Yes. I was dying laughing.
That's the best. Okay.
So I went onto this website yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we know what websites you.
Well,
unrelated. No, I'm kidding.
After I went on that website,
yeah.
I went onto this website
Okay.
and I created a poster. It's a picture of this mannequin, and it says.
Is it like a meme? You created a meme?
Basically.
You did,
so that we can hang it on our wall.
Oh, a wall
It's
meme.
framed.
You framed a meme?
Yeah.
That you created.
Exactly.
I love it. Go
and I'm excited to give it to them for Christmas.
on. Yes.
There's no way that they're going to see that coming. And we talk
well,
about
the odds of them guessing that.
I bet
Did you get me a framed picture of that one time when we were at Dick's Sporting Goods and I said that joke about the bald mannequin and then you framed it?
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's so funny.
It is hilarious. I'm really proud of this one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
It's
Are you
just
good at giving gifts? Hold on, let me try and remember what gifts you've given to people. I could see you being a good gift giver. Would you say you are?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, definitely don't.
Yeah. My ex was
like, I'll order you something if I'm ordering Postmates, I'll probably just scoop you something up.
Scoop you something up? God bless you. If I'm ordering Postmates, I'll probably scoop you something up. Okay? Well, am I not going to scoop you up some Postmates, boy?
You deserve it.
Yeah. That's the best. I'll scoop you up some. Me? I'm going to scoop you some. You know that. You know that. Yeah,
Anyway, ice water.
I was crying last episode. My brother had me in tears.
Yeah.
He's so stupid. Yeah, that's why. He's so dumb. So he has an affinity for doing impressions of weird shit. And so he was trying to do like an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Yeah, no, I was waving. And he's a mass serial killer, escaped convict. Hey, buddy.
Do the jail thing.
Oh, wrong one. Yeah. How appropriate. The one time, and I fucking miss it. That guy probably cocks a gun and shoots it. So anyway, fucking. Ugh.
That guy looks like he has a sad story.
Yeah. That guy looks like he has applause. I don't know. Couldn't think of anything else. Thank you,
He's
guys.
funny.
Yeah. Fuck. What was I saying? Some
Brother Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Thank you. You're good, dude. I don't think I even finished saying what was I? Brother Arnold Schwarzenegger. So yeah, he was doing, but he did the worst impression I ever heard. If you watch the episode, you'd know. But so
saw it 5 times.
Yeah, could quote it back to front, but I won't. And he's like, "Hey, buddy." I'm like, "What?" Yeah. I'm like, "You sound like a Canadian from South Park." Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. And then he's like, "No, man, I'm isn't this German or whatever?" And I'm like, "I don't know what that is." And he's like, "Swedish." I'm like, "I guess." And I'm like, "It's for sure not Austrian or whatever."
Right.
Yeah, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger at all. And then it became this whole joke about my Swedish girlfriend meeting me in Oregon because they want me to go. My whole family's going to Oregon, and I'm pretty sure I can't go. So it sucks because it's the best time. All we do is get stoned and eat the best food.
Yeah. Why can't you go?
Because of work. Yeah. Because
Too soon.
for sure too soon. And yeah, asking for vacation time. Yeah.
Do you even
this
want a
early.
job?
Yeah, exactly. And especially when I have a meeting with my boss to discuss my role in. Yeah. Thanks to you. Literally. The only reason that shit's on my resume
I love
is
that.
fucking because of you, and that's a fact.
I love that.
No, you were team on Team Cameron from the
Day
word go.
one.
From literally day one.
Yep.
Oh God.
Killa Cam all day.
All day.
All day.
Like I love you so much.
I love you so much.
You're the best. We were meant to be friends for sure.
1,000%.
Oh, I don't know where I'd be without you.
I
want to be inside you.
Yeah.
I want to be inside you. Doesn't understand sex at all.
Right. I've chatted to my brother about you a few times. He's staying with us right now. And so I was telling him that I was coming over.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got a boogie. I gotta go, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you know, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, you know, we would do emo Saturdays. He's like, you've told me this story like 20 times.
That's so great.
Because if it wasn't for my brother, I would not
in
listen
that
to
music.
Yeah.
Yep. My brother got me into a lot of it too.
Yep.
Because I was listening to rap and shit, and then he put on, what was the first one? I think like Simple Plan or Yellow Card.
I believe it.
Yeah. No, I think.
Ocean Avenue.
Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah, that was a big one. I remember when I heard Grand Theft Autumn by Fall Out Boy.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard. Like,
right.
Where is your boy tonight? I hope. I'm like, that's so catchy. And then I heard the whole album, Take This to Your Grave. Still one of my favorite albums, I think, ever. But not even my favorite Fall Out Boy album. Anyway, for those who don't know, Fall Out Boy isn't just Dance Dance and fucking Sugar We're Going Down.
Sure isn't.
They have I think Pete Wentz is a lyrical fucking genius.
Mm-hmm.
And
that whole genre of music.
Oh my God. They're all fucking poets.
Lyrics.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Taking Back Sunday.
They know how to talk some shit.
Yeah, they do. Brand new, genius.
1,000%.
Bayside, so
of
clever.
Course.
I'd say Bayside is actually the least nuanced out of all of them, because Brand New, and then they'll put in shit. You'll be like, wait, that's so subtle and so clever.
Like, oh,
yeah. It took like 6 listens before I even caught that.
Exactly.
That's triple entendre.
I mean, probably to this day.
There's so much shit, and like,
Ever since that festival, I always sing to George. I beg you, I pleaded. I don't even know.
What?
Because I heard Dashboard.
Yeah.
And so I was like under the stage in the hammock, like taking a nap.
Oh, by the way, so she's just not a crazy person. She was working the event.
I was working, yeah. So I was under the stage.
She's just not a psycho who went and did that.
And so we're chilling in the hammock. Beautiful moment.
Yeah.
I loved it. It's my favorite part of working the whole festival was chilling in the hammock with George.
Yeah.
Underneath all this.
Shit you built.
All this, yes.
Yeah.
And
you know how cool that was for me, especially when you sent me the little thing that showed
your
name. I'm like, she's legit, dude.
I know,
and then
cool.
George is like, he's like, she built all this shit. I'm like, dude, that's so dope.
God, he's sexy.
Yeah. What? You took into it. So she did rigging work for, I was gonna say a rigger. It just sounds so bad, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Or maybe I'm just the worst, and that's where my head goes in bad places. Anyway,
it does.
Yeah, I guess. But she was a rigger. It sounds bad, no? It feels okay. She was a rigger, so she did rigging, and
yes.
It was fantastic.
It was
God, the
cool.
stages were so dope. That whole fucking thing. I won't stop talking about it. It was the
I
dopest.
beg you, I'm pleading.
You just heard that out of context in one of the songs that they were playing.
That's it.
And you're like, this is,
That's
I need
it.
to say this all the time.
Can you bring me a cup of tea? I beg you.
You said that exact. That's great.
Yeah.
I beg you.
I beg you.
What's the second part?
I pleaded.
I play dead.
No, I'm pleading.
I'm pleading. Oh, I beg you. I'm pleading. Okay, got
But
it.
it's play dead.
Play dead. Yeah. That's not even what he says. You look up the lyrics. That happens to me all the time. I'll look up lyrics. I'll be like, oh, what was I saying? I'm like, oh, I wasn't even saying words. I was saying, and you got me to find me. I'm like, I didn't realize I was never saying anything. Did I think they were saying, abide to me? Why would I sing that then?
I bet I knew that was so much.
Oh, my God. And especially Fall Out Boy. I think they intentionally make older shit difficult, like to understand. I was trying to play on the drums. I'm pointing to a drum kit, by the way, for the viewers and for you. I was trying to learn one of their songs, and Andy Hurley, the drummer from Fall Out Boy, makes his songs needlessly difficult. Like where it could be just he'll make it offbeat just to be an asshole, I think. Just to make it so, I think honestly, and I believe this, I think he just does like, so when you read the sheet music, like drummers will be like, okay, I see you.
Right.
It's like a flex. He's like, oh, you hear it, and it just sounds like
right.
And you look it up, it's like, oh, he's also doing these 16 things. He has 6 arms. You're saying? It's like, oh fuck, yeah, it's crazy.
He has 6 arms.
Yeah, and he doesn't use triggers or anything. It's nuts.
Kat says that's how I feel about Death Cab for Cutie lyrics. Always hits the heart.
Oh my god, they do. They fucking played. I saw them. Yes. They were there.
Yes.
I saw them too.
Yes.
Dude, they were great too. They sounded great.
So many.
Every band, I forgot Death Cab was there. But so let me say this. I was just talking about this with my sister, and my brother. So I think Pete Wentz is a lyrical genius. And my sister made a great point. She said, he writes like in poems, basically.
Right.
And I'm like, he does. And you know what Patrick Stump's genius is? Being able to take that and turn it into songs.
Right.
Take his poems. Because if you read like just a Fall Out Boy song, if you read the lyrics. Oops. Let me turn this down so that they don't hear it. Yeah, it's hooked up. It's not a big deal, guys. But I just.
His vape. It's his vape.
Yeah. Yeah. So I let me just real quick because it's so true and so funny. I'm gonna pick any song. All right, what is this? This is Irresistible by Fall Out Boy. Okay, ready? Coming in unannounced, drag my nails on the tile. I just follow your scent. You can just follow my smile. All of your flaws are aligned with this mood of mine. You want to sing it when you read lyrics, right? With this mood of mine, cutting me to the bone. Nothing left to leave behind. It's straight poem.
1,000%.
Right?
You should have hit the yellow button. No. The sad one.
Oh. Coming in unannounced, drag my nails on the towel. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. What was I gonna?
I need to get some buttons.
You need buttons. Buttons are dope. What did she? Oh yeah, No Way. Yeah,
No Way,
they were
awesome.
there. They were fucking fantastic.
Everyone was there.
Everyone was there.
No, I mean Chiodos would have been cool.
Chiodos. Oh, that would have been dope.
So dope.
But it would have been too much. It would have been like, oh, all your dreams coming true.
Yeah.
Cameron and Dani specifically.
We would have died that day.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The best part of that whole entire experience, though, was the porta potty.
Nope.
Okay. It was the best, though. I have not laughed that hard in a long time.
Not the best part.
It was the best.
Nope. Probably the worst part of the whole festival.
I'll never forget it.
And I look at George in his fucking face. Why didn't you just tell me it's on the other fucking side? Okay, you said the other side. I think you mean because I'm on the right. The left?
I thought you were kidding.
I
thought
was.
You were being
No, it was a
funny.
joke. I was being funny. It was for your benefit. Okay, so I'll tell you guys this story. Oh my God. It's so stupid. So I was stoned. I was at a festival, right? Okay. I'm trying to get everyone on my side. And so I go backstage. Not a big deal. I know why you're making it a big deal. So I go backstage and I go to relieve myself. They have porta potties lined up, like 10 of them, maybe 5. There's like a bunch.
There's a line, yeah.
Like 6.
I'd say 6.
A 6. And so I'm like, okay, here are the porta potties. So I go and I'm like, I don't see a handle, but maybe this. So I grab it and I'm trying to like finagle it.
It's clearly the back of the porta potty, though.
It wasn't clear. Not clear to this guy. So I'm there finagling it for 5 minutes.
I thought he was doing like some Jetsons thing, like
you thought I was doing like a bit.
Yeah.
No.
It's funny.
And her dude George, he's like, dude, it's on the other side. So I switch sides. I'm like, oh, and I'm trying to find like a little latch. I'm like, am I retarded? I'm retarded.
Got his fingers.
Yeah. I'm like, it can't be this difficult. It can't be this difficult, right? Because nobody would pee, right? And I'm fucking feeling around the edges.
He's gonna roll up like
And I'm
aluminum.
Like, the other side. So I literally walk around and just
There's
open the
the
door.
handle.
You open the door via the fucking handle. And it's real easy.
I can only imagine the conversation he was having with himself inside that porta potty.
You're dumb. Oh, you're that dumb. Cool. Yeah, that laughter you hear, that's for you, buddy. Yeah, that's for you and your dumbness. And it was a bunch of strangers, and they all stopped working just to all look at me and be like, oh, he's dumb. Like, collectively, they all laughed in my fucking face.
It was the best.
It was the worst. I'm like, all right, no more backstage. I don't need to see anybody ever again.
I never want to do that again.
Yeah. God.
It was worth it.
But George was staring at me, puzzled. The other side. It's not, though, because I've tried both sides. I didn't realize there was we live in a 3-dimensional space, and there was another option. I didn't realize that.
It was my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I forgot about that. So I forgot apparently most of the festival. My bad. Oops.
Yeah, well.
Did I have a good time?
Yeah. It was the best.
I couldn't get in a porta potty. A girl started talking to me, and then her nose started bleeding. That was the craziest thing, though. I remember her vividly now that you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Dude, what a trip.
Because we met back up, and you were like, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Yeah. So there's some loons here. This place is not safe.
Can't get in the porta potty.
Yeah. They do not make this place easy. And then, I saw my buddy Kyle, Killa, shout out, working at the booze stand. I don't know what you call it. The liquor. Your fucking dumb face. Fuck you. Bar, idiot. Yeah, I guess. But
I know you've never worked in one, so.
Yeah, I know. Ugh. But it's not like a bar, because I assume you do it at a bar. You hold your beer.
The booze stand.
The booze stand. I went to the booze carts. Like, what? It's like a stand and there's booze.
The alcohol concession.
Yes. The bar? Fucking, you're a dick. You're a jerk. Anyway, yeah, whatever it's called. God. Cool. So, did I even have a good time? Fuck. God.
You know what? We know what story we have not finished because we went off track was you going to Oregon.
Yeah. Or not going to Oregon. So it's the best time. Literally last time I went, so I stay in the fifth wheel too. You know what a fifth wheel is? Mm-hmm. Everyone does. Dude, I was the only person who didn't know what it was. My mom's like, you're staying in the fifth wheel. I'm like, the fucking who? And everyone else knows what a fifth wheel is.
What if I brought a date?
Yeah. And yeah, so actually it was the greatest experience. So because I'm on like a different sleep schedule than most people, so they would all go to bed and shit, and then I'd be up, right? And I'd be like, I'd try to acclimate to their hours, but still I'd wake up for sure later than everyone else because I went to bed way later than everyone else. But so I stayed out in the fifth wheel. So I didn't want to open the door and open the screen and shit and wake up everyone in the house every time I wanted to go pee.
Yeah.
So I would just go in the woods and pee. And so we got really high. We watched like some show, and then we ate bomb-ass food because my mom, she cooks the best food in the world. And then I went out to my fifth wheel, and I was watching Ink Masters, was like the show I watched when I was in Oregon. I finished the whole season. I watched so much. It was insane. I'd watch like 6 episodes a night. Like, it was nuts. So, because everyone else is sleeping inside, and I'm out there like fucking wide awake.
Right.
Anyway, so I go out to pee, and I go out and I start peeing, and it's in the woods. So I trek out a little bit. I don't want to just pee right there in the front, on their property, but it's still on their property, whatever. And so I go to pee, and I'm sitting there and I'm peeing, and I look up and I'm looking up at the trees, and they're so tall and gorgeous, and the sky's like this dark. It's like 3 a.m. whatever. It's like this dark purplish blue, and you could see stars. Vegas, there's no stars because it's so bright. We can't see stars. It's just stars everywhere. Literally, I was just there holding my dick for like 20 minutes. Just looking up at the stars, stoned as shit, just in awe. It was hilarious. And then I realized, I'm like, why am I so cold? I'm like, oh yeah,
let me put my dick away.
Yeah, let's do that.
Stupid.
Yeah. That's great. Oh, I have something funny to tell you. So I was hanging out with I'm scared to say names. My mom says, don't say names on the show. I said her name earlier, I'm pretty sure though. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I was hanging out with, I don't want to say her name for this part. So I was hanging out with, let's say, Mickey. We're changing her name. So Mickey was at my bar, and she just got in a fight with okay, and so she was all pissed and like over it, right? Anyway,
I'm glad that things haven't changed.
Nothing.
I love that.
Not a thing.
I like miss it.
It just moved bars.
I love that.
It just moved bars.
Aw, that makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's what I was gonna say about Princess earlier. So, they, the three of them.
Yeah.
You know who?
The crew.
Tay and yeah. You beep. You just yell beep. Beep. Say the name. Beep. So Tay and Princess. Yeah. They pulled up to one of their houses, and they said they were in the driveway, and they're like, Princess, like, Cam's working. You guys want to go see Cam? Like, fuck it. So they pulled and they came through. It was so dope. And they came to hang out. Happy. But then Mickey showed up, and I guess he told Mickey that he was home because he was. Granted, he even told me we were in my driveway. So it was his house.
Right.
We were in my driveway. So, but she shows up, getting texting from him earlier, oh, I'm home, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh. I know.
And then seeing his ass when she comes in unannounced to see me.
Oopsies.
Oops, right? But not an oops because
it was just timing of it all.
It was just timing. Mm. And it was a last minute thing. Like, and
we're probably not gonna go for long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So why would I say, by the way, I'm not gonna
get ready.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
No, we're gonna stop by, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, and even if he didn't want to invite her, why even text saying, oh, by the way, Mickey, I am going out for a few minutes. I know I said I was something like, you know.
Right, yep.
Anyway, she walked in and thought, you're lying, you're just a liar.
Yeah.
And I said, no, blah, blah, whatever. But so they leave. Mickey's still there at my bar with her friend. And so her friend goes off to the bathroom. And so Mickey and I are talking. And so she's telling me about this. She's telling me the story. We were talking about losing our virginity and stuff. And she's telling me the sex story. And I'm like, we started talking about the situation that she's in, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I forget what I said exactly, but she's like, I'm like, you're better than that. You're worth more. You don't need to be some fucking side piece, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever. And
which we have all
said, yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, you're too good for that, blah, 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 blah. And she literally, so she's like, when she's talking, and she literally like sort of coils and like gets like bashful, and like it's like sort of like her whole demeanor changes. And because I turned on the music so we could talk. She's like, turn the music back up. And I'm like, okay. And I turn it back up. I'm like, what just happened? And she's like, and I'm like, will you tell me the story? She's like, no. And she's like acting all weird. I'm like, did you just fall in love with me?
Honestly.
And she said, I think I just did.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
everyone's just now catching on.
She's like, I think I just did. And then her friend walked out of the bathroom. She's like, oh my God, I think we got to go. I think I just fell in love with Cameron. And then so I left her alone a minute.
And honestly, like one of the most confident women ever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, legit.
Yeah.
Legit.
I've never seen one person's tits so much in my life.
I know. I've seen her tits more than I've seen my own.
Times. You would get so mad at her. And get on the bar and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And everyone would hate me.
I know.
I'd be like, put your tits away and get off the bar.
Like, no.
Yeah. I was like, oh, just give me 30 more seconds. Yeah. I know. I was probably such a buzzkill. Jesus. Put your beautiful tits away and get off the bar dancing.
Stop making everyone happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop doing what literally everyone in this bar wants from you to do.
Yes.
Wants you to do from you. Anyway, so it was so funny. And then I leave her alone for a minute. I'm like, let me leave this where it is, right? I'm like, because I don't know what to say. And I didn't want to fuck it up. Right? I didn't want to be like, oh, by the way, she's like, oh, no, I don't want that.
Oh, yeah, back to reality.
You said that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're the worst. Yeah, yeah. No, so so all I did, and then I realized it was the cutest, sweetest thing I could have done. And I'm like, oh, I made it worse. So they gave me this little candy cane shot thing for a Christmas party, and I left it there. And so I'm like, I'm not going to use this. I'm like, I'll give it to Nicole. So I haven't spoken to her since she said that, right? So it's going, I drop it on the machine and like smile at her. And she's like, oh my God, stop it.
I love it.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that was probably not helping the cause.
It's just secondhand.
Yeah. I can't help but
A little bit.
I got the fucking good. Sorry. Okay, and I'm sorry. But no, it was funny. And when I told my sister that story, I left out who it was because I do a lot of this. Because she
Ooh.
yeah, back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Not like yeah.
Oh my
Whoa! Big news. Huge major development.
Right.
Yeah. No, this is before they met.
Okay,
and
got it.
But I didn't want to tell because she'd be like, "Oh, that cunt," whatever. My sister doesn't talk like that, but she'd be like, "Oh,
right,
that
like,
person." She wouldn't
I'm
be like,
checked out.
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to this
"Yeah,
anymore.
exactly."
Right.
It's like, "Oh, that hoe fell in love with you." It's like, "No, she's a dope, whatever."
Right.
But so yeah, I left the name out as I did just now. I called her Mickey.
Mickey.
And you know why I came up with that name? It sounds sort of close to
Yeah.
her name. Anyway, so what else is new? I love your shoes. Can you
Thank
show
you.
the camera your fucking dope ass shoes?
Yes, absolutely.
Did we talk about these off stream? We did. We talked about them on the pre-stream.
Yeah, when I had to come up with things to say.
Yeah, and you couldn't.
I couldn't.
So we were doing a mic check, and I'm like, hey, just talking to the mic, and she's like, I'm talking into the microphone.
And
I'm like, if you could, and I'm talking. I'm like, if you could just do like maybe a full sentence where you're continuously talking, like more than 2 words at a
do
time.
you like my shoes?
Yeah, and I'm like, zapatos are very nice, but they're dope.
Thank you.
What am I wearing?
Very like Haley Williams-esque.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
She was so sexy.
She was.
Oh my god, she wore this little lace number.
Yes.
Lace? Would you call it lace? I don't know. It was like because it's like
This is
holes.
fishnet.
No fishnet number.
Little fishnet.
yeah, that's better.
Bodysuit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And God, and her little dance. Oh, she's sexy.
She's the best.
She's so sexy.
She's the best. She's killing it.
She's killing it.
Yeah. I think that's why Avril Lavigne didn't play on that weekend because everyone was like, what?
Yeah.
Like
Haley
Williams. Yeah, Haley
Avril
Williams. Like,
Lavigne? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That could make perfect sense.
Yeah. Like, she's like, I have no sense in being here.
Yeah. I'm probably going to get like, yeah. Because she's like a real.
Yeah.
They probably would.
Yeah.
I definitely see Avril Lavigne as like a fraud. She's not
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
rocker. She's like a fake punk rock girl.
Yeah.
She's not like a fucking.
Pop punk.
For sure.
Is what she says.
Yeah. But she's not even. She's
Nope.
like pop. Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah. Yeah. Skinny boy. No.
So something that is new. I'm back in ballet.
No shit.
Yes. I am going to audition for the company in January. So I will be like part of a ballet company.
Oh fuck.
I know.
So what does
it's
that
just
mean?
a nice, quaint little studio. It's nothing
Yeah.
too fancy schmancy.
Oh, you
but
don't
it's
want
perfect
you don't want all that. You want the
because
quaint.
I feel like a badass in this studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, basically, just there 3 days a week as of right now.
That's dope.
Killing it.
That's
It
dope.
makes me so happy.
3 days a week.
As of right now, if I can make the company, which I will,
Which I will. Let's be honest.
it'll be more of a commitment.
It's fucking dope. Do ballet to this. No. Yeah. So quaint little studio. I like that. That's better, right?
Perfect. The teacher's name is Miss Beep.
Oh, there it is, Udio. And I didn't even hear it. Yeah, I guess I could tell you. Whatever. But
so yeah, it's awesome. It's
3 days a week is a commitment.
Yeah, it's like 2 hour classes, an hour and a half, 2 hours classes.
Yeah. So when I was at the MMA gym, which I need to go back to, it was 3 days a week, and it's a lot.
It is,
It's
but
a
it's
lot.
fucking lovely having
know,
some of
especially
that
bettering
identity
yourself.
back.
You know what's so cool is I got off work. I was sort of just, I don't know, evaluating my life. I got really stoned yesterday, and I've been smoking a lot, I guess. Anyway, these are revelations for another time. So I got home from work. I played the drums. I practiced for like 2 hours.
It's 2:22.
Okay,
And
it is. Look at that.
It's a nice time.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And so I practiced for like 2 hours, and then I did the podcast, and I'm like, good for you, buddy. Like, you're not just
Yeah.
wasting away.
Yeah.
You're doing shit. I just learned a new song, which is cool. She Wants Revenge, Tear You Apart. I just learned that on drums.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude, it's so like hard. Oh, just because it doesn't change. It's consistent, but that's sort of what's difficult.
Yeah.
Is because the changes, like fills and stuff, break up the monotony a little bit. So
right.
It's easy, but there's no fills. It's just, and it's nonstop.
Right.
And so yeah, it just takes a lot, but it's a fun song to play. And yeah, I've just been learning songs, and yeah, you need to better yourself.
Yep.
You can't be stagnant. You can't be.
Because the longer you're stagnant, the harder it is to.
Yep, get in the swing of fucking wanting to.
Yep.
Be active or do shit like that.
I've been kind of stagnant on my AA meetings.
Yeah.
Which I think it's fine.
Yeah.
If I feel the need, I need to go back and I see my sponsor every 2 weeks, but that's to do my eyelashes.
But she's also my eyelash lady. That's great. Every 2 weeks, exactly. When
except for we don't talk about anything. But I'm in her presence, so
yeah. That's great.
But I feel
she's also my eyelash. That's great.
But I feel like I don't know. It's not as much of a need for it right now.
Sure.
And
you know what I think my fear was the novelty of it. You'd get over like the novelty of like you'd be like, okay, now let's get back into life.
Yep.
You know? But no, like you got to make that your norm. Right?
Yep, it's true. The spiritual progress is a constant with meetings and stuff like that. So there is a benefit of it, but
yeah, my only thing is I get why there's faith tied to like AA and NA and shit, but I think if I were to ever have to like join one of those or whatever, it would be like I think that would turn me off a little bit.
It does. It turns a lot of people off. But you know, like my higher power is karma.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
for sure
putting good things in, good things come back. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of what I turn it all into. The G word is used a lot in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
gains.
You know.
Capital gains. Muscle gains. Gym gains. You know, big G, capital G.
It's I don't know. It's good. It's beneficial, but I have been slacking on that. But I've got that. I've got the ballet and
yeah. And
I like chilling in bed watching shows.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
It is only an hour meeting though. But
yeah, I got in trouble years back, and I had to do community service. And where I did mine, it was a place where they held meetings, like AA meetings and NA meetings and stuff. I remember they would like a bus. So they would do AA meetings, and it was a bunch of old like drunks, former drunks.
My favorite people.
Yeah. Homies. And no, a bunch of like old drunk guys, and like so they also had like cup of noodles and hot water there and shit. And it was like 5 cents for like cup of noodles. So they sold like shit on the cheap. So it was sort of like a helping, I don't know, like a nice little stop for like homeless people.
Right.
And my job was to clean that fucking dirty ass place.
Oh shit.
I know. But they hooked me up with hours because I needed, so the judge gave me an obscene like 480 hours, like
Jesus
something
Christ.
obscene.
Right.
Like, so like you have 6 months to do 480. I'm like, isn't that more than 6? Like, isn't that 8 months worth of? Yeah. Where's the calculator? Yeah. Your Honor, one moment. Yeah. Like some obscene amount. I remember when I saw them, I was doing the math. I'm like, oh, that's all my time always. Right. And I think that was the point. But
yeah, like don't fucking do this again. Man.
Yeah, ever. Don't do anything ever again except go to this place and clean homeless people's shit.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That picking up trash on the highway, I'll actually clean up homeless people's shit.
Really?
No, probably not.
I was like,
but that was the hand that I was dealt. So, so yeah, let's see. It was air conditioned, and it wasn't picking up shit, like literal shit. Yeah. I did have to like clean a little bit the bathrooms and stuff, but I had the tools, so the trade, right? With the little brush and whatnot.
Right. So yeah, it's not like you don't have. It's not like you're spit shining.
I have to use my hands and shit. Use your fingernails. Yeah. No. Yeah. They're humane. Yeah, they're not monsters there. But yeah. So, but the people there, there was good people, and then there was the Bible thumper motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then there was, I remember.
You will not get this without our Lord and
Yeah.
Savior.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was, and it was funny. Like I'd be in the back of meetings and people are like spilling their hearts and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, this is a lot. I'm like, maybe I should wait, but I had to get my hours in.
Right.
But I'm there banging chairs together. So my wife left me and fucking
Sad music.
yeah. My favorite day was when they bust in the NA group.
Uh-huh.
It was like a bunch of young hot girls.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That is fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bunch of little hotties. Like,
It's fact.
oh, I was a heroin addict. I'm like, oh. Well,
Right up my alley.
Yeah, Andrew, hot.
Let me be a track mark on
Yeah.
that arm.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I love it, but it's so bad.
It's so
bad. Yeah.
It's a good lyric.
Here, just put a little heroin on me.
Come on.
Horrible. But I'm trying to get okay. But that was my favorite day when they bust in the little NA hotties. I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll be in this meeting. And I'm like, so how's Melissa? I'd be like, oh, maybe I don't want to be in this meeting.
Right.
But I remember this lady that worked there hooked me up. So it was, my court date was coming close, and I didn't have the hours. I was like 70 short, like some crazy amount short.
Right.
Because they gave me an obscene amount. And the woman just started filling shit in. By the way, I hope this doesn't get out. No, but she started filling in hours.
Her first and last name.
Yeah. So it's Miss Sharita Jackson. She was so dope. She was so nice. And because I remember the first time I went there, the guy literally had me doing everything. He's like, oh, actually, there's some weeds here. I'm like, dude, this is going to be the most miserable.
Yeah.
10 years of my life, 480 hours. It's going to be the most miserable decade of my life. And yeah, then when she would work, but go sit down, honey, relax. I'm like, yes, dude, this counts as hours?
Yes.
She's like, yeah. And she'd always give me extra. If I was there 8 hours, she'd give me like 12.
Well, I'm sure if you were a shithead, it wouldn't have worked out like that.
Yeah. No, I wasn't like, sup, you fucking old
I'm
bitch.
fucking knowing the fucking me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was nice to her. She was a sweet lady.
Exactly.
And
Gets you far.
she fucking, it did. It got me from going to prison. So, yeah.
Way far.
Way far. Thank you, Rashida. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. When she just started filling in, like 14 hours, boom. 10 hours, boom. 7 hours, boom.
Sweaty balls.
Boom. Sweaty balls. She wrote that. I'm like, Miss, this is a court document. What are you doing?
I write facts.
Yeah. How'd you know? Yeah. But she was a lifesaver, literal fucking lifesaver. Jesus, I would have been fucked. But
I've never been in any situation like that.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Seriously, some of the shit I pulled.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just being stupid. I was just being dumb. It was a tough time.
It all started.
Yeah. It all started back. Your voice is perfect for that. Do it again.
It all started.
It's like a CW show. I never thought I'd fall in love with Jeremy, but I guess what we think never will happen happens once. Whatever the fuck. It's perfect. It was perfect. It's sort of like Vampire Diaries.
That's
shit.
exactly what I was thinking.
That's funny. That's because when
and
I
then
said
the werewolves. And then
Yeah.
werewolves.
Yeah.
Full moon came one night,
They say that vampires are really dead, but he was.
but my heart was alive.
Yeah, I was gonna say his heart was. Oh my God, that's sweet. But his throbbing.
Yeah, exactly.
Heart. Oh, his heart. His big throbbing heart.
Heart. It's
okay.
a CW, so.
Yeah. But a lot of sexual innuendo. Just. Yeah.
On HBO Max.
Oh yeah.
His throbbing dick.
His fucking cock. Okay. And here it is. Yeah. That's HBO. Yeah. The unraveling of the penis. Commence the unraveling of the royal penis.
That's what the show is called.
Yeah.
The Unraveling. The Unraveling.
This Wednesday on HBO. Dude, that music's stellar. When I found that, I was so happy.
I like it.
Yeah, I told you I went to this website and there was, I type in sad music, 100 million fucking results come up. And so I go through each one and I found that. I'm like, yep.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know. It'd be a cool idea to little project. Be like, all right, hey Killa Cam, these are what my buttons would be.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so much fun. I'll tell you the website and everything.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because you can just browse.
Right.
You don't have to be, because that's what I started doing. I'm like, because I'm like, I'm out of ideas. So I just started browsing. And there's some weird shit.
And then you'd get an idea.
Yeah. I'd hear some, and and they'd be like, oh, let's do a jail cell door. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So I had, fucking for the, my whole story. That's perfect.
Facts. Thanks, Rashida. I didn't have to hear that.
yeah. Thanks to Rashida. I didn't have to hear that. But there was often gun violence. Stupid. But then she filled out my paper and gave me so many extra hours. You saw me going for the button. You geared up to dance. You're like, ah.
I was excited.
Yeah. Because you're amazing. See, isn't this fun? It's so much fun. So I was gonna. A lot of the time, as you know, an adoring fan, I like watch YouTube show. Oh, cool, that's dope. Yeah, we don't need light. That's fine.
I was just thinking about the lighting.
I know you're really
It's not my
dark. I had a
favorite.
ring light, but I don't know what, and I had that, and it's not. I didn't charge it. So you're dark. Sorry.
It's okay.
You still look pretty.
Thank you.
But yeah, the thing I was saying.
Shoot, I've been on lockdown with this.
I know. Hold on. What was I talking about? Anything of consequence?
This was fun.
Yeah.
Usually on the show.
Dude, you are still on point. Usually we'd watch like YouTube clips and shit, but I'm trying to get away from that because not only was it a crutch, but it also, I'd get like copyright striked to fucking high heaven.
Yeah.
Because in the background of a clip, they'd be playing a song or something. Be like, nope, that's our song. Your whole video is mine now. I'm like, no.
That sucks.
It's the copyright system is so fucked. And you know what the fucked up thing is? Even if you put a claim on my video and say, oh, no, that's mine because of this, whatever. I say your name. You're like, oh, it's mine. Any money that would be coming my way stops and goes your way.
Wow.
Until the claim's finished. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's a
Wow.
broken fucking system. Yep. So you can have a
That's a
fraudulent
good way for
fucking
me
thing.
to come up on a couple of
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You just claim all my videos. Please don't do that.
Just kidding.
Oh, by the way, I got to start saying, because I realize this works on me, I got to start telling people to hit that like button and subscribe. Because when you don't tell people, they're like, fuck it, whatever. But guys, it takes you 2 seconds, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and it does huge things for me. It's very, very easy for you, huge for me. So just hit that like button, subscribe, and if you want to leave something in the chat, that's helpful too. All this helps the algorithm, helps it get out, helps people see it, okay? Anyway, so I heard you're a monster in the sack. No, I'm just kidding.
It's so weird. I was just thinking about sex with George.
With
but
George. I was just thinking about sex with George. You got that in there real quick.
No, but
Okay,
seriously,
go on.
last night. Okay, yeah.
While you were having sex with George, you were thinking about, this.
So yesterday we did anal twice.
Twice.
2 times in one
Two
day.
like
which-
separate
two separate instances.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Lucky George. Fucking.
And
Cool.
well, for some reason
He's out here getting anal twice a day.
He is. He's sexy.
Fucking jerk.
So, anyways, I think I broke his dick because his dick is like bruised and hurts, right?
Oh shit! Like, did it bend?
I don't know. It's my butthole. It's really tight. It's
You close it up on him.
Yeah. Well, because it is. You have to tell yourself, relax.
Oh, do ya?
You do.
Probably, right?
You do. You have
Ooh,
to.
that just gave me the willies for some reason.
So, anyways, I'm
God
like,
bless any girl that's let me put my dick in their butt. All of you.
So I'm investigating his dick, and I've got the flashlight.
Sticking in his dick. I could see you with
I've got the
fucking
flashlight.
Yeah,
with my phone.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
great.
you know, feeling it and stuff, and then
I was gonna say microscope. I'm like, no, let's not. It sounds insulting to,
Right.
to George. You got your microscope so you can see his little cock.
So, whatever, one of those fucking
Monocles.
Thank
Got you.
So, anyways, so investigating, and then I'm like, all right, well, I want to check it out when your dick is soft, and then of course I'm like, oh, is your dick soft? Let me check it out now, you know.
Nope, still hard.
And so
It's been 8 hours. Call a doctor.
I pull up the blankets and I see this. We have white sheets right now, the sheets that were on the bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
not after the anal.
and I'm like, oh man, George, I got poop on the bed.
Oh, so my joke. That's why you didn't laugh. Because that's where you were going.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought. I'm like, I gotta reiterate. I thought in the back of my head, I gotta reiterate this joke.
Anal.
Yeah, it happens.
that is.
I remember.
A side effect of it.
I was committing anal. I don't know why that's the first word that committing. I was committing anal against this girl, and so she heard the sound and she got so embarrassed. She's like, no. I'm like, it's skin. It's gonna make sounds. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
And
Poop
she
dick?
got all embarrassed. I got a funny story. No,
Okay.
not poop dick.
Okay.
Okay.
There wasn't any on his dick when I was investigating, so
Yeah.
it was like a post
Little
leakage.
little loose asshole
Yeah,
leakage. Yeah,
exactly.
It happens.
It does.
It happens.
It was the cutest little spot, though.
Yeah, cutest little Hershey's kiss you ever seen. Jesus. But
He asked me what we were gonna talk about today. I'm all that dick.
yeah.
Facts.
There we are. And there we go. Shoot, we talked about your dick soft. Talked about investigating your hard penis.
Funny story.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Dude, my ADHD's on. This coffee in my brain is just...
I got you.
But, yeah, thank you. So, I maybe shouldn't tell this story. Okay, so, I took this girl out. And, never mind. Anyway, so I took this girl out. And
He says, I know said person. I know.
yeah, I didn't even say it. I started to, and I stopped. So we go out, and then we get all horned up. We go in the car, and she starts blowing me.
You just told me the story.
I did tell you, right?
Yes. Their name is just kidding.
Oh, I did tell you. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
I won't finish that.
I've totally done that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know. It's crazy.
She threw up on my penis.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah. Because granted, I did the head push.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I caught her off guard.
It's
Caught her off guard.
just like the butthole. You have to tell yourself to relax.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh, that gave me the willies again. Jesus Christ. God bless women. And for any woman to allow me to stick my dirty fucking cock in their mouth and butthole is not
For
dirty.
real.
I shower.
But well, it's kind of it was bothering me that I couldn't like experience anal because of like how tight my butthole is.
God damn it. Just have the tightest little butthole in the world.
And it's like not loosening up.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's wild. Yeah,
yes.
you gotta
So I'm like,
loosen up.
two time and day.
You two-timing son of a bitch.
I know.
That's crazy.
But now he's out of commission for a minute.
Yeah, you broke his dick.
Yeah.
So at least he got his work in.
He
before,
did.
Right?
He did.
He did. 2 times, 1 day. That's a lot. God bless you. Jesus.
Yeah.
No
well,
pain?
we have a fun little setup in this cute little silk lined box next to the bed with butt plugs and lube and.
Yeah, I've never done a butt plug. I think that'd be fun. Not in me, of course, but.
Well, yeah. So we got a starter one,
Yeah.
cute little pink one.
And you gotta work your way up.
Right, and but right away I was like, I wanted something larger. It was too small.
Right away. Yeah.
Right away. But I just think it's just too small. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah. Let's start here.
So we got another set of like 3 different sizes.
Yeah, but I didn't realize it there's a lot to a butt plug. It tightens the vagina because
it's incredible,
right? Because it closes
it's incredible.
that little area and closes
yeah, exactly. It's incredible.
Smart stuff.
So I realized, but Georgia told me that because the next set that we got, they're just black colored. The first one was pink.
Yeah.
And he told me that he didn't want to get the black ones because he likes seeing the pink one in my butt.
Oh, that's cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah, I
I'm
get
like,
it.
well, now I feel bad.
Yeah.
We don't even use the pink one.
Yeah. And it's too small.
It's too
You
small.
have like 3 pink ones in there.
Okay, now it works.
Yeah.
So if that's what you're gonna do, I would recommend maybe getting a pink one because I guess it looks cute in the
Yeah.
bubbles.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I'd want a girl. So here's the problem is, since I wanted to use one, I'm not gonna buy one and be like,
Right,
hey, girl that came over.
Yeah, exactly.
Wanna
I
use this
just so
butt plug?
happen to have this. So
Yeah.
like, who else used this?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, also use this toothbrush. It's all like the bristles are all fucking
Yeah.
spread and shit.
Yeah, they're all like frayed. Yeah. That's so funny because as soon as you said that, I literally started thinking, because that literally almost happened the other night. I got out a toothbrush, and you'll see if you go to my bathroom, which is a mess right now. So
He would not let me check out his bedroom, so
it's so messy to me.
which knowing Killa Cam, it probably is not.
No, it's really bad. So you know what? I realized I never wore my glasses in my house, and literally when I put them on, like to get ready for the show, because I
See
can't,
everything,
I'm like, oh my god, my fucking bathroom is a mess.
right?
And when I take them off, I'm like, oh, it's clean. And I put them on, I'm like, there's hair there and shit. I'm like, oh, it's a mess. So I need to wear glasses in the house and clean. But no, it was yeah. But literally that happened the other night. A girl came over. So a girl, I'm sounding like a dick, but a girl came over a couple days before that, and I had a brand new toothbrush. And hopefully you don't. There is a bunch. There's like 6 teeth brush. That's plural. There's 6 toothbrushes in.
I was like,
Yeah, I know. That was a joke. There's like
Okay,
6
cool.
teeth brush in my
you had me really thinking about it.
teeth brushes. Teeth brush eye. No, there's like 6 toothbrushes, and it's all because I would go like buy the little single ones for when girls would come over and they'd stay the night.
Right.
Which I think is a caring move.
I
But
do
now
too.
I have like 6. I'm like, okay, that's for Brittany.
Right.
and,
Right.
And they're like pink and shit. I look like a monster.
Their names were written on it. With Sharpie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's actually a great idea. Because it goes in a little thing so they wouldn't be able to see.
They all
Genius.
have drawers.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Brittany, you're second from the bottom. No. That's Allison's drawer. That'd be fucking great. It's like, oh, you're a pig. Okay, cool. So you're disgusting.
Organized.
Yeah.
Organized pig.
An organized pig. Yeah, I'll fuck you and I won't call you again. But hey, have you seen your drawer? I don't know why you have a drawer
Your
from my phone
hygiene
again.
is
Yeah.
top of my mind.
Yeah. No, literally.
Yeah, like it really is.
Yeah. Literally. That's so funny. This girl was over the other night, and she I have a really big bathtub.
I love that.
Yeah, it's dope. I still have never taken a bath.
I thought that's where this was leading.
What?
You and her taking a bath.
No, but that's funny. That's the thing. Yeah. But she even FaceTimed her friend. I'm like, not now. And she's in the bath. We're in the bath, and she's FaceTiming her friend. I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess. Fuck it, right?
Weird.
Yeah. She's just talking. That's how she talks. She doesn't say words. Yeah. She actually was the teacher in Charlie. What's it called? The teacher. Cool. Good joke. Charlie Brown. Fucking A. Charles Brown. That was the worst. My mind's just not on it.
The teacher.
Yeah. 10-minute silence. Charlie Brown. Fuck. Annoyance. Anyway, all right.
That is weird timing for a FaceTime though.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm here with him. I'm like, my dick. My dick's out.
Yeah.
You showing your friend my dick. I don't
You've
know
got
your
like
friend.
pasties on or something.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I'm wearing women's lingerie. What are you doing? Turn it off. No, I wasn't wearing women's
holding
lingerie.
a strap
yet.
on.
Yeah. But hey, what the fuck? Turn the damn camera. Oh, you know what I was doing? You know what was funny? It's probably not going to be funny, but so we had this we were doing a FaceTime call. So you know what's really dope is my sister organizes these family FaceTime calls. So the whole family.
Love your family.
It's so dope.
Family's
Isn't that
very
dope?
close.
Yeah. So we have these family FaceTime calls. And so
It's got to be right.
it's a fucking riot every
Yeah.
time. And it's so great. And the last time my brother my brother Chase put on this filter. And it was one he made. And it was the most obscene thing I've ever seen. It was the craziest thing. So it was like a black guy with this like brown beard and earrings and a top hat. It was the most, and a monocle. Yeah.
Love it.
It was the weirdest, craziest shit I've ever seen. And he had like 2 pigtails, like blonde pigtails. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I just thought it was like a meme or like a Bitmoji thing or whatever. I didn't think about it until my sister's like, he made that. I'm like, oh, he's crazy. But anyway, we started fucking with the things, the little filters and stuff. And my sister put one on. She was like looking at herself, and we all made fun of her because she was clearly just looking at herself, and we're all talking. She's not paying attention. And so then I put on one, and it's like a VHS. So it has like the lines going down.
Uh-huh.
And so I did one of these. You could look there. I went, guys, if you're watching this, that means I didn't make it.
Stupid.
Yeah. And I'm like, and then I did this whole little bit, and I'm like, but anyway, I hope I make it out. Anyway, good luck to you guys. And I did like the freeze, and it was perfect, right? Like, anyway, best of luck. I hope you make it. Hope you make it, Sid.
If you guys are watching this.
It's perfect. But especially with like the lines going down, it was perfect. Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, I had my family dying. They asked me to do it again like 5 minutes later. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. And it was perfect with the thing.
I love that.
It was good. Anyway, I had fun.
I had the best fun.
The best fun. I had more fun than you. Okay.
Way more fun. My cheeks hurt.
Yeah, my cheeks hurt too.
Both set sail, George.
What? Is that code? You know what I was going to do to you?
Because I did anal twice yesterday.
Got it. My cheek. See? Clever. You know what I was going to do to you? Here was how I was going to intro the show. I was going to be like, hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Never Sleeps. I'm your host, Killa Cam. By the way, I have a very special guest today. She is the leader of Nazi propaganda in Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, Danielle. And just see what the fuck you did. But like, that's too mean. I'm not going to do that.
I know, because then I probably would have busted out something very inappropriate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Blitzkrieg. No. I'm joking.
Yeah. I'm frozen, dude.
Yeah. I'm not a part of this. Nothing to do with what she's doing. But anyway, Dani, I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
I love you more than words.
More than words?
Mm-hmm.
I love that song.
It's my parents' love song, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I tell you what my dad and my stepmom's song is?
Yes.
And it was their wedding song and everything. Foo Fighters, Everlong.
No.
The best.
That's a great idea.
It's a great one. So every time I hear it, I think of my great pops, who I love so much.
Papa.
Papa. Dude, you're the best. But you got to come into my work. You don't got to do anything except just say hi.
No, we've been having some luck lately.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been playing a little bit?
A little bit. There's a bar right next to my dance studio.
Really? When you
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it on. When you take a lull
Yeah.
and you come back, you hit.
1,000%.
Yep. I was just saying this the other
George
day.
did a 7 spot yesterday.
What?
Yeah. Yep. And I hit one a couple weeks ago.
Ugh, I've never hit a 7 spot, and you know how much I play? Too much.
Yeah. It's part of the game.
Too much. My hair's fucked up. It's been fucked up this whole time. No one said anything. Cool.
It looks perfect.
Perfectly coiffed. Anyway, Dani, I love you. Thank you so much for coming.
Love you.
You're
Thank
the
you
best.
for having me.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining. And just like, comment, subscribe. Like and subscribe. It takes you 2 seconds, and it does worlds for me. So I love you guys so much. Anyway, it's been Cameron. It's been Dani. It's been everyone at the podcast Never Sleeps. Princess, we love you. We miss you. Sorry you couldn't make it today. Feel better. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I love you, and have a good one. Cool beans.
Yay.
It takes